Yeah, it's a big tourism spot on the North Shore. And I think I was 18 or 19 at the time. I know it was right around, I was just after I graduated high school, and I was working there sort of mid off season. We have some people go out. Usually it's people that go out that are trained in self rescues and have all the proper equipment.
What would like mid off season be? Is it like fall?
So like full season, like basically like prime season is like May to October.
Okay, so like they'd
Like
be going out like now.
yeah, basically yeah, they do some winter tours, but I think this was like kind of end of October. Like we usually we shut down on Halloween
Okay,
usually.
okay.
And then we do winter tours, but you usually have to be like fully certified to kayak on your own, or you're with a guide.
Just because it's like rough.
Just because it's rough and it's cold. Also, like at this time of the year, like you got like half
Fog
an
and
hour,
shit
maybe like
too.
5-10 minutes to like survive in like the water.
Right, because it's so cold.
Yeah, like you'll hypothermia will hit you and
Mm-hmm.
you'll be done. But anyways, this lady came by one day, and it was actually a pretty sunny day. It was pretty warm in October, and she wanted to go kayaking by herself. And to go kayaking by yourself, you need to be able to do a solo rescue or perform it in front of us. Um, just to, if you tip
Yeah.
your kayak, we want to know you can get back in it and save yourself.
Yeah.
She didn't know how to do it. She tried doing it, she couldn't, and so we sent her away, and we, I don't know, just thought that was
Yeah.
we didn't send her out. She just left.
Yeah, like you said, she can't go out.
Yeah, she can't go out basically. She came back the next day, and I guess she like went on YouTube and learned how to do it herself, because it's honestly pretty easy. Like,
Yeah, it's not that bad.
no, if you YouTubed it, like you just have this little paddle float, you shove it on your paddle, we supply it, and like literally just back of the kayak, and it just acts as like a kind of outrigger to keep you balanced.
Mm-hmm.
So she did it. She was fine. Like put the wetsuit on and like, demonstrated it for us, and we're like, okay, I guess you can go kayaking. Like you've done it. And so it was me and my manager at the time, Bram, were the only two working at the shop. And so I was the beach crew. So I was like giving her the safety talk, getting her set up with her equipment. She was super nice, super happy. I really didn't expect anything at that time. And we sent her out she had like a day rate. So she could go for anywhere between like, she'd go for 1 hour, she'd go for 4. She has the boat for 4 hours, basically.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
So she was back. I don't know, it was like 20 minutes after her rental. And usually at that point, we don't start worrying, but like we can usually see someone coming in from the cove. Like, I don't know if you've been to the
Like
cove.
after 20 minutes, you can see them coming back.
Well, usually if someone's late, usually most of the time they're back early. But if they're back late, you can kind of like look through the binoculars and like see like, okay, I see that boat.
So it had been 4 hours already.
It'd been 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you meant like 20 minutes in.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
I'm like, what?
She'd been paddling for 4 hours, and it was like 20 minutes after her rental.
Okay, right,
expired. And we didn't see her coming in at all. So we wait another like 10 minutes, and then I go out in the safety boat. This is like a little motorized boat that we have, and we just go and pick people up if they're stranded or something. Like, I don't know. It wasn't a very windy day. Maybe we just thought some people get lost out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And so I was on the boat. I was going out there. It was like any other rescue I've done, checking all the usual spots. Like she told us where she was going. It was a place called Bedwell Bay. So basically it's right out from across the cove. There's like a little island called Jug Island, and then it's around the corner. I was rounding that corner, and I could see the boat on the beach, and I got a call from Bram, and he was telling me to come back, and he sounded kind of like, I don't know, worried and rushed, and like, just like not right. And I was super confused. Like, I don't know. I thought my phone was cutting out because it's like kind of windy out there, and like you're on the ocean. So, I didn't really think anything of it. So I saw the boat anyways. So I continued to go to the boat, parked the boat, like ran it up on the beach, walked over to the boat, saw that there was a note on the boat. And I only read it very briefly. And like, honestly, I can't even really remember. I don't know if I'm just like suppressing it or not, but like, can't remember what was on it, but it was clear that it was, at the time, it wasn't clear that it was a suicide note. And I was still confused. I didn't really know what was going on. But at that moment, I saw the Harbor Patrol and Coast Guard driving over towards me. And so I got on my boat. I could hear them on the radio. They were telling me the same thing, just like go back to the cove, like don't worry about it. Like we got this handled, blah, blah, blah. Can't remember their exact wording. So I went back, still confused. And Bram was waiting for me at the beach when I got back. And he was telling me that he thinks that this woman might have committed suicide.
Mhm.
Um, and so basically what had happened is the Coast Guard went out there. They found her body floating in the water. And what she had done is she had a bunch of weights with her in her backpack. And so she had a red backpack that was with her before she went out. And um, I could put it in the kayak for her and everything like that. I didn't really think of it at the time, but it was pretty heavy. And what
Mhm.
she did is tied the weights to her, walked out into the water, and just drowned herself.
Oh.
And they
Fuck.
found,
So she didn't so she actually parked on the beach, you think, and then walked out instead of just, like,
yeah,
going overboard.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. So it was planned.